they are. Amen. That's like the our church cleanup lady. Amen. That's like part of the hospitality. So we're gonna honor them on Wednesday, just in case anybody was wondering what does hospitality mean. Amen. But do me a favor, you got your Bible, come on, let's get this quick word, and we're gonna go and get some on this belly. I had a biscuit from Hardee's. That biscuit done turned left. Amen. It's gone now. And once again, we say thank you for everyone that came out. Thank you for whatever you have done. Thank you for any dish you prepared. The bag of ice or soda, whatever you've done on this day. God bless you. Amen. Do me a favor, turn over to the book of Matthew, chapter 16. And we're going to look at verses 13 through 17. And we know that this month, our theme for the month is identity revealed. Finding out who you are. Amen. That's the hardest thing, to find out who you are. All right, man. We'll listen to what everybody else calls us. But you got to know who you are for yourself.
Amen.
Don't nobody know you like you.
Amen.
Amen. So today, like in the words of what's the rapper Future, mask off. Amen. We taking every mask off. All right. All right. So that you can see who you truly are. Amen. So Matthew chapter 16, verses 13 through 17. And we're going to use for a subject this morning, I know who I am. Amen. Do you? Do me a favor, ask your neighbor. Do you know who you are? Amen. Now look at their face. Their face will tell you everything. Ask them again. Say neighbor, y'all know how to say neighbor. Do you know who you are? I know you got a social security number. I know you got a driver's license that say something on it. You get bills that come to your house, your apartment, or whatever, your mama house, they got your name on it. But ask your neighbor one more time. Neighbor, do you know who you are? Because today we're going to realize I know who I am.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Before you leave here, you're going to know who you are. Amen. Y'all got Matthew 16, verses 13 through 17. The word of God reads, when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. He said unto them, but whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. So our subject this morning or this afternoon is, I know who I am. Do you? And then when you look at verse 13 says, when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Now the first thing we got to establish is that Jesus knew who he was. He knew who he was. He knew the assignment that he was on. He knew who his Father was. Amen. He knew the will that he had to come and be the lamb that was going to be slain for the sins of many. He knew his blood had to be shed. He knew his life was going to be laid down. Jesus knew who he was. Tell your neighbor, Jesus knew who he was. But he asked his disciples. He asked them, he said, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Can you see in the same breath? He said, whom do men, folks on the outside, say that I,
making a mess,
the Son of Man? You see in the same conversation, he said, I know who I am. I am the Son of Man. I am the Son of God. But who do they say I am? Amen. Verse 14, and they said, some say, well, that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. Verse 14 shows us that even though people can see you, people can be around you, people can even live in your household, hello somebody, but they still don't know who you are. Jesus went around, he just fed 5,000. He's been healing the sick and giving sight to the blind and healing the lame and doing this blessing and that blessing. But all of a sudden the folks act like they don't know who he is. And I looked at it and I said, you know what? That's just how it is now. Amen. Folks will look at you. Somebody in here got a whole bunch of cousins that you ain't never seen before.
Amen.
But because something you've done that somebody like, they'll tell somebody, oh, that's my cousin. Anybody here got some play cousins?
Yes.
Come on, you get a little money, all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of cousins.
Yeah.
Amen. You get a little bit of power, a little bit of respect. All of a sudden, oh, I know him. And they come tell you, oh, so-and-so say they know you. And you're like, who? So here he is. Jesus said, they saw me work, but they don't know who I am. Some say I'm John the Baptist. Some say I'm Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. On this day, Jesus is asking each and every one of us, what am I to you? Am I your healer? Am I your provider? Am I your all in all? Am I your mind regulator? Am I your heart fixer? Amen. Come on, somebody got to get with me this morning. What is he to you? Amen.
Amen.
Is he your bridge over troubled water? Is he your wheel in the middle of the wheel? Is he your axe in the time of trouble? Amen. Is he your fist in your fortress when it's time to go to war? Is he your judge in the courtroom? Amen. Your lawyer in the lawyer's office. Your doctor in the doctor's office. Jesus on this day wants to know, what am I to you? A lot of folks say he's nothing, he's this, he's that, he ain't nobody but a little itty bitty prophet and this and that. Jesus said, what am I to you? Regardless of what the world has to say, what am I in your life? Did I make a way out of no way? Did I dry your eyes when the tears wouldn't stop falling? Did I heal your heart when your heart was broken? Did I free you when you were in bondage? Did I forgive you when you should have died in sin? Come on, somebody ought to feel it right there.
Glory, hallelujah.
On this day, Jesus is saying, I know what they say, but who am I to you? The problem is we treat him like a vending machine. You know, the vending machine, you go and you stand there and you tell them, I want this, that, and the other. But we don't want to put that in to get out. Come on, somebody. We just want to stand there and push buttons. But tell your neighbor, you got to put in.
You got to put in
order to get out.
Yeah, in order to get out.
So Jesus said in verse 15, he said unto them, but who say ye that I am? Who am I to you? Verse 16, and Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Anybody here knowing as the Christ?
Yes.
Christ means the ruler over all that's in me. The ruler over all that I ever be, all that I ever dream of being. He's the ruler over it all. Peter said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Not no dead God, but Son of the living God. Verse 17, and Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. Amen. You might have saw me, amen, but it was something on the inside of you that had to truly, amen, tell you who I am.
Amen.
And it was nobody but the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Amen.
See, in order to truly know who God is, you got to have a relationship called the Holy Ghost with Him. It ain't no way around it. You got to have it. If you don't have it, stuff will just go over your head. You won't understand, amen, what it means to suffer until you get it.
Amen, Jesus.
You won't understand what it means to forgive the ones that treat you wrong. Love on the ones that hate you. See, if you ain't got it on the inside, it won't come out of you. But Jesus told them, I know who I am.
Amen.
Amen. Let me give you this. Let me give you 3 key points and we get out of here. The first key point I want to give you is don't lose your cool.
Amen.
Don't lose your cool. This is how folks are going to know who you truly are. Amen. A fool is going to show up.
That's right.
But somebody that's on the Lord's side, amen, will know who you are. But tell your neighbor, don't lose.
Don't lose.
You're cool.
You're cool.
Watch this. You find out when things get rough. I know who you are. See, one thing about not losing, you're cool. Everybody see this, right? Bottle of water, can of soda, right?
Yes.
Bottle of water, I can sit here. I can throw it, I can shake it, right? I can do all this, right? But I take this. Do the same thing.
Ah.
I can do the same thing. Somebody come open this. Y'all want to open this? Why you want to open? Y'all scared of what's going to come out? What's going to come out of here?
A mess.
Somebody come open this.
Yeah. Well, open that.
Why would you open this and not that?
Because that one's so big. That
Because
one's
this
red.
one kept us cool under
Right.
pressure, right? While this one, if you open it, okay, see, in the world we live in, you're going to come under pressure. But you got to learn how to be like the ball of water. No matter what comes, no matter what kind of trouble or trial comes, I'm going to keep my cool.
Yes.
That's why I don't care about a recount. Because we already established that we made our vote and that Jesus is our choice.
Yeah.
I don't care what man said, we've already made our choice.
Amen.
We don't need another recount. We don't need to go back to the ballot for a runoff. Amen. So keep it cool. Be the ball of water, not the can. See, the can, this is where a lot of us are. We pop off, say anything out of our mouth. Treat people any kind of way. And all you do is make a mess. All you do is make a mess out of something that you had control over.
Yes.
If you learn how to keep it cool, you can be the ball of water.
Amen.
I can be shaking, but I won't be moved.
Amen.
I'm planted like a tree, not a silver. I'm planted, I shall not be moved. Somebody shout, I shall not.
I shall not be moved.
I don't want to see now one of y'all out there with like this right here. This can. Somebody come on. And somebody be brave. Come open this can. Open this can. You don't want to do it, huh? Don't make me open that can. That's what a lot of people, on the inside, guess what? I don't care how safe you are, you still got a little something. You fighting. You fighting. You got your hand on it, but you know what? I ain't going to open that can. Because if I open that can, it's going to be a mess. So tell your neighbor, don't lose.
Don't lose.
You're cool.
You're cool.
Be the ball of water. I
Be the bottle of water.
I'm still a player. The second point I want to give you is don't compete with others. Watch this. There was a race that was supposed to take place. Some of y'all might have saw this on Facebook or these memes or whatever, but there was a race. There was a racetrack on that had the fastest greyhounds in America. He had 4 of them, and he wanted to see who was the fastest. But somebody said, I got something for you. You think they fast? Put this cheetah in there. Yes. So it was 4 of the fastest greyhounds, Bro Williams, and 1 of the fastest cheetahs. Now we know a cheetah is what? The fastest land animal, right? So they put them all in the blocks, 4 greyhounds, and they put the cheetah in the middle. The greyhounds, they in there, they stretch. They get loose. All of them say, I know I'm going to win. They ready, just open the door. You know how you when you're ready to do something, just open the door. I'm going to show you what I can do. So the greyhounds, they were standing there. And as soon as they opened the door, the greyhounds took off. And they run. And they looked back and realized the cheetah was laying down. The cheetah was laying down looking at them run and looked back at him. And the ones that betted on the race said, why didn't the cheetah come out of the block? And the owner said, you know what? When you know who you are, you don't have to get in a race to prove nothing.
All right.
I ain't got no business competing with you, but I know who I am. Watching our race, all this good energy that I got, trying to keep up with you, when I know I can beat you.
Amen.
So see, in the body of Christ, that's one thing we got to learn how to do. We got to learn better than you. Who are you? You need Jesus just like I need Jesus. You need grace, mercy, and salvation and favor and all of the above. Like Clyde said, you need all of the above. Amen. Just like I do. Amen. So why should I compete with you? So tell your neighbor, don't compete.
Don't compete.
With others. You ain't got nothing to lose. Baby. Amen. You ain't got to go out and try to get the business card. You ain't got to print out your bank account every day and ride around and show people how much money you got in the bank. Because guess what? The same way you got it, it can leave the same way it came in. I learned something that when you come in that door back there, that door open and close two ways. You came in one, you go out the same door. Amen. So tell your neighbor one more time, don't compete.
Don't compete
with others. Jesus knew. He said, I ain't got to compete with them. I know who I am. I am the rock. Amen. I am the Lion of Judah. I am the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I am Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi. Amen. Jehovah Sikkenu and Jehovah Rapha. Amen. I know who I am, so why should I compete with you?
Amen.
Hold that hand. So we got to learn to don't lose your cool and don't compete with others.
Amen.
Now the last thing, amen, I need somebody. Deep, help me out right quick. Help me out. Let's move this over a little bit. Right? But you stand on front. You turn around. Please, sir. Please. I ain't telling you like I'm a boss or nothing. Please, sir, turn around. The last outline that I want to give you, last key point is don't listen to the voice of others. Don't listen to the voice of others. Gerald, stand out. Bro Williams, stand out. Deaconess, Sister John May, y'all stand out.
Come on now.
Yeah, both y'all stand out. Stand out. Now this is what I want you to do. At one at a time, I don't care who go first, but I want you to call Deacon Ray. Say his name. Just say his name. Deacon Ray. Wait. When I tell you to, I want you to say his name, right? Now this is what I want you to do. Listen. Y'all got me? Listen real good. They're going to say his name. But listen, I want you to turn around when you hear your voice. You got me? You turn around when you hear your voice. Y'all got it? Turn around when you hear your voice.
Amen.
Deacon Ralph.
Why you ain't turn around? You didn't hear your voice. You didn't say that. Okay, so in the world, thank y'all. In the world that we live in right now, that's the problem that we have. You know your voice, you know who you are, but we listen to everybody else. Everybody else got a voice for you. When you got your own voice, learn to listen to who you are.
Amen.
And you know you better than anybody. You know what you will do and what you won't do.
That's right.
Don't let nobody boost you up to do something.
Amen.
Don't let nobody boost you up to boil your fist up to go hit somebody this tall. And you know you won't hit nobody this tall. Hello, somebody.
Amen.
So we have to learn. Listen to your own voice. That's why we have so many folks that are going through depression and falling apart because we're listening to the voice of others when they say you're nothing. You'll never amount to nothing. You ain't got no money. You ain't this. You'll never do it. Your daddy was this, so you gonna be that. Your mama was this, so you got to be this. Your grandmama, we listen to all of this stuff. Listen to the voice of others. When God said, listen to that voice that's in you. Because guess what? When you are in Christ, it says Christ is in you. So when you speak, Christ speaks. So when Christ is on the inside and he speaks to you and he said, you are something, that's the voice you listen to. You don't listen to the voice that says, you will never be. Christ will never tell you you will never be unless you will definitely never be. What will you never be? You will never be a failure. You'll never be a distress. Amen. You'll never be a letdown because Christ said, while you were yet sinners, while you were still in your mess, I came and I died for you.
Yes.
So tell your neighbor, don't listen
Don't
to
listen
the voice
to the voice
of others.
of others.
Listen to that voice that's in you.
Yes.
The voice that's telling you to go forward. You can do it. I know it's rough right now, but keep going. Don't you back up. Don't you get afraid now, because, amen, the closer you get to something, the harder the enemy is going to fight you. That's a guarantee. The closer you are. It's just like right now, you can cut yourself. You ain't going to feel that cut till you get in the shower. When you get in the shower and it start healing up, that water hit it, you like, man, you ever had a cut on your hand? You didn't know it was there, a paper cut. I deal with paper. You had a paper cut. All of a sudden, you go and put some, the
Sanitizer.
sanitizer on your hand.
Yeah.
Let you know when you're in there doing the Michael Jackson. See, you got to learn. Listen to that voice that's on the inside.
Amen.
Know who you are.
That's right. That's right.
You are somebody. You are special. God said you're fearfully and you're wonderfully made. Created in His image and in His likeness. If you're going to reign with Him, He said you're going to have to suffer. So when you suffer a little bit, just know I'm suffering, but I'm going to reign. It ain't going to always be like this. Amen?
Amen.
So tell your neighbor, I know who I am.
I am. But do you know?
Now look, wait for the answer. Look at their face one more time. Do you?
Do you? Do you?
You know who you are? You know who you are? Yeah.
Do you?
Come on, all the people of God that know who you are. Come on, put those hands together and say, I know who I am.
I know who I am.
I'm more than a conqueror. Come on. I can do all things through Christ. Who strengthens? What it say? Who strengthens?
Strengthens me.
I can do it all. Amen. I can do everything but fail. I can do
All things.
So I know who I am. So when you look at that scripture, think about Jesus had the same conversation we just had with His disciples. He didn't write it out like that. But that's how it was. I know who I am.
Amen.
I don't listen to who they say I'm Jeremiah. They say I'm John the Baptist. They say I'm Elias or one of the other prophets. That's who they say. They think I'm that king. Shake it up when I'm the ball of water. I'm cool under pressure. That's why He said when I went before the throne, amen, the throne of man on your behalf. They wanted me to say something, but I kept my mouth closed. I could have got out of character and became the king. But He said I didn't say among the words. I became the ball of water. I kept it calm because I kept it calm because of you. And if
Amen.
I did it, you can do it too. Amen.
Amen.